are certain game series that I like to collect. Generally, not the ones that you're thinking of. There are certain games who were hugely influential in the early days of video games that hung on and had far more sequels and spin-offs than you might expect. One of the biggest of these is Lode Runner, which somehow manages to have about 30 unique games in the series. That is a lot of Lode Runner. And the rights to make Lode Runner console games have bounced around a lot. Originally, they were with Hudson Soft. Well, Hudson's license for the console game must have been super short, because not even 3 years after the release of Hudson's first Lode Runner game, Hiram was releasing Super Lode Runner, loosely based on their 4 arcade games, to the Famicom Disk System. This means that the stages in Super Lode Runner aren't really the stages from Super Lode Runner. In other words, unfair stages that were designed to drain quarters from pockets. And that means the game scales up in its difficulty fast. Super Lode Runner plays like most Lode Runner games. Your goal is to collect all of the gold on the stage, and then escape off the top of the screen once you've done that. You're running through a maze of platforms, and you can fall from these but not jump. Even Championship Lode Runner, Hudson's notoriously impossible sequel, is more of a fair game than Super Lode Runner. The only reason you'd want to give this a look is if you're playing all of the Lode Runner games.